and welcome to the Magubas Forest Marathon 50-kilometer ultra virtual race briefing. This is an incredible privilege and honor just to talk you through this virtual race briefing today. This is the first ultra in the Magubas Kloof area, and we're just super excited to have you guys on board and to share this incredible place with you. And we're grateful for each and every runner that has supported this race and has entered for this year for the inaugural event. And this is our flagship event, guys, and I think you're really privileged and just privileged to run this race and to run this incredible, beautiful race, and just the area and the setting. And we really truly believe that this will be a magical experience for everyone. And that it'll be a memorable experience and something that you would want to keep coming back to year after year. So without further ado, this virtual race briefing is not to replicate some of our previous videos. We're not going to do a full route run through today. You can have a look at the previous video that we did on the full run through of the route and the flyover of the route. You can have a look at that to orientate yourself with regards to that. But we will be touching on all the most important info that we want to communicate to you today to make sure that your weekend is a success. So just quickly looking at what we will be touching on, we'll quickly touch on registration. We'll look at the shuttles, with the weather forecast. We'll look at the race-specific info, route info. We'll look at aid stations, compulsory gear, and then also provide you with emergency numbers that you might need. Guys, so as you should know by now, registration will be Saturday 19th of March, and we want to encourage all the 50k runners to be there between 2 and 4. So if you can plan it like that, we'll really appreciate it, just to avoid like bottlenecks and queues. This will be at the Dikkie Dag Hall in Magubas Kloof, at the Magubas Kloof Hotel. And then we also just want to encourage you and remind you to complete your pre-race medical screening, your COVID screening, and also your indemnity before you arrive at the race registration. Please, guys, very, very important. You're going to waste your own time and some other people's time if you haven't completed these before the race registration. And just for the 50k, guys, we're also going to have compulsory gear checks at race registration. So for the elite contenders that's going to fight out for the title, for podium, you'll definitely have a compulsory gear check at the registration and also at the finish. But then for the social runners, guys, please, your compulsory gear is still compulsory, and we will have random checks at registration. We're not going to check all 150 runners, but you need to prepare as if we're going to check your gear at race registration. So please bring it along and make sure that you have everything there. When we're quickly looking at shuttle logistics, please note that all the 50k shuttles will leave from the Magubas Kloof Dam parking, and we ask you to be there 10 minutes early. Please, guys, we're not going to wait for you, and we're not going to delay the race starting time if you are late and didn't plan your morning well. So please, also, we want to encourage you to fill cars. Guys, please don't rock up like 1 or 2 people in a car. If you came with friends and family and a group, please try and organize that you come in a fully loaded car, like 4 or 5 people. We're just sensitive in terms of space, and we want to make sure that there's enough space for everyone and that the logistics also goes well in the morning. So please try and fill your cars to get to the shuttles. And then this is the QR code for the Magubas Kloof Dam parking location. Please scan this, save this location on your Google Maps on your phone, that you can really just basically open the location on Sunday morning and just basically navigate to the location. So please, guys, save this and make sure that you know where the parking area is. Guys, when you're touching on the weather forecast, very important obviously for race day. There's quite a bit of rain expected throughout the week because of a cold front that's making its way through the country, basically from the Cape. So there's definitely quite a bit of rain in the week, and then there's still a bit of rain expected on Sunday. So it does clear up a little bit towards the end of the week, but we still expect some rain on Sunday. So please make sure that you prepare for this. It will be cool, wet, slippery and muddy underfoot. But please, guys, make sure that you are prepared for this. You can see temperatures between 8 and 2 in the afternoon even is not gonna be more than 16 degrees. So it's perfect running weather. But please, guys, I mean, if you are going to be out there for a long time and the temperature starts dropping, yeah, please just make sure that you can keep yourself dry and keep yourself warm. So I think weather-wise, actually, it's perfect running weather. It will all just depend how muddy it's going to be underfoot. And then also we'll see the sunrise at 6:30. So we'll have a great sunrise there at the start line together. So yeah, super excited for that. Guys, when we're moving into race specific info here, if we quickly look at the route and profile, we've gone through this quite a bit. You can also once again look at the previous videos. So your start time will be at 6, distance will be 50 k's with a bit of a variance possibly of 10%. Not 10%, sorry guys, that's a bit too much, but maybe like 2 k's here and there. So I don't think it will be more than 52 k's, but we've tried to get this as accurate as possible. So it should be as close to 50 k's as yeah, it should be very close to 50 k's. Then the vertical gain will be about 2,200 meters. So yeah, guys, lots of climbing to be done on the day, and definitely not to be underestimated. And then also you'll have 4 aid stations. So I mean, we can quickly touch on the route. Lots of climbing in the first 5 k's. Actually, all the way till you reach kind of the almost the highest point of the route at about 13 k's. It's really just up, 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 up all the way, and then it becomes quite undulating. And then this part here at the top of the mountain is actually very runnable and just yeah, very, very, very nice running sections of running here. And then you'll drop down again towards the Hoek split. We'll touch on something there. There's quite an important turnoff there that you need to be aware of. And then you'll climb up again to Woodbush for the second time, and then you'll make your way down. Guys, we just want to quickly also just communicate the following. So when you are coming back up the mountain, basically after the Hoek split, as soon as you turn right again after yeah, after kind of completing the aid station at the Hoek split, once you come back up the mountain again, you might get some 20k runners en route here. We just want to make you kind of bring this under your attention. So please just check out for that. As soon as you go up the mountain again, there might be some 20k guys coming down here. All right, so just please be aware of that. But I mean, you're going to be climbing, you're not going to really be going fast, but the 20k guys might be coming down fast. So just check and just be aware of that section here, please, guys. And this is that section between from the Hoek split once you start climbing up to Woodbush again. So in this section, you might cross some 20k runners. Okay, cool. If we quickly look at cutoffs, guys, the overall cutoff for the 50 is 11 hours, which will be at 5 in the afternoon. But there's 2 intermediary cutoffs as well. So at 1 o'clock, we'll have a 7-hour cutoff at the Hoek split. That will be after 34 k's. Then at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, we'll have a 9-hour cutoff at Woodbush 2. So that will be at the 40k mark. And then at 5 o'clock, then we'll have the final cutoff, the 11-hour cutoff at the finish. So please just take note of those 3 cutoffs that we will have in place, and please try and make sure that you don't fall behind on a timing schedule and don't make those intermediary cutoffs, please, guys. All right, and then just that key turnoffs that I was talking about, the one at the Hoek split after 34 kilometers, you're going to have a right turn back up the mountain, and please do not go left towards the finish. You need to turn back right up the mountain to start your climb again for the second big climb of the day. Guys, quickly to touch on the route marking, what you'll be looking for. Firstly, please, you have to have this GPX file on your watch. It's extremely important that you have that. But there will also be route marking. So we're also going to try and mark the route as best as possible. But keeping in mind that weather, animals, all of that will affect marking. It could affect marking and change some of the markers. So we really need you to also be on top of things with the GPX. That is the most accurate form of assistance at the end of the day that you will have. But nonetheless, we also have route markings, and it's done by two ways, by just normal race markers or route markers that we will have, and also then kilometer sticks that we've placed, or that we'll place at about every kilometer. So there'll be a kilometer stick at each kilometer, and then also route markers placed every 300 to 500 meters. So you'll have a regular check if you are en route. The 50-kilometer race is the black route on the kilometer sticks. I'll show you exactly what I mean with that. But it means that as long as you see black tape on the kilometer stick, you know that you're on the 50k route. So looking at the kilometer stick here, it's just a normal little stick with a nice big flag on it, and we will place route markings, the colors on it there. So the black is the one that the 50k will represent, and as long as these sticks that you pass have black marking on them, you know you're on the 50k route. Cool. Okay, and then we'll also have route markers like this. They will either be with this yellow, or they will have orange, or they'll also have danger tape. So as long as you see these every 300 to 500 meters, you also know that you're on the right track. Quickly touching on the aid stations that will be on the 50k route, there will be 4 aid stations. So you'll have a Woodbush at kilometer 10 for the first time. Then you're going to have Broederstroom at kilometer 22. Then you're going to have the aid station at the Hoek Split at kilometer 34. And then you're going to have a second run at Woodbush. So Woodbush 2 at 40 k's. Guys, we're going to have water, Coke, jelly sweets and bananas at the aid stations. But this is not a this is not like a buffet where you can expect us to fuel your race. Guys, you need to cater for your own energy needs. I cannot stress this enough. You need to make sure that you have enough fuel, enough food for your race. We're not going to be responsible for fueling your energy needs. So that's just extremely important. I'm saying this just from a point of view that you can't hold us responsible to provide all your energy needs for the day. So please just make sure that you are prepared to fuel for your race. And then also you have to check in at each aid station, guys. This is extremely important. We need you to make sure that you actually just see the marshal at the checkpoint and make sure that they check your number and are aware that you actually came in and came out of the aid station, please. Reminder of the compulsory gear. I think that's very important just to highlight, guys. The weather might be cold and wet, so you will need something to keep yourself dry. Your waterproof jacket will be crucial. And then also something to keep yourself warm will be crucial. Long sleeve thermals. So please, guys, make sure that you've got these gear. The 50k route goes over a large part of the Woodbush forests, and in the case of you getting lost, if you get lost without any of these compulsory gear and you get cold and wet as well, guys, that can seriously be dangerous. So we really want you to take this very seriously and make sure that you've got all the compulsory gear. Please, guys, please make sure that you've got it. And then we also want you to just take these emergency numbers down. Please save them on your phones. Write them on your race numbers if you have to, but please make sure that you have these emergency numbers on your phone and that you are able to phone any one of these people on race day to indicate that you are in need of assistance. So please also take this down. Yeah, that's it, guys. If you still have questions or queries, you can ask them at race registration. But yeah, we're really excited to have you, and we really wish that this will be an incredible event for you. We wish, just a fantastic race to each and every one of you. May it be like an incredible experience, and may you just enjoy every moment of it. Yes, there will be suffering, but it will all be worth it. And we're looking forward to seeing you at the Bingini Falls at the end. Cheers, guys.